Alright, so these are the tools you're going to need to get started. Screwdriver and a couple different ends on it. You need a 10 mil, 13 mil with extensions, ratchet, wire brush. This is going to be a panel puller, just to help you get some leverage in some difficult spots. Replacement part, needle nose pliers, plumber's tape. This one's a 27 mil with a breaker bar, and a flashlight definitely comes in handy. Alright, so once you have the top of the airbox off, there's going to be a few bolts that you need to take out as well. And I definitely recommend moving the battery, because there's no way you're going to be able to get this inlet out of here without removing the battery. It just gives you a ton of extra room to work with, and it's going to take a lot of massaging to get this whole thing out anyway. So removing the battery is going to make things much easier. Alright, so with the top of the airbox removed, we're going to undo this bolt here. There's also a bolt right there, and then there's a small nut right there. This one's really long. It's going to be difficult to get in once you get it out. Just make sure to line it up underneath. Let's see, down there. And once you get that one in, you'll be able to get these other two in relatively easy once you are assembling everything again. Alright, so for me, I did end up taking off these front two bolts, and this little clip right here comes out, this whole little assembly, just to get the bottom of this out. It just gives you some extra room to work with. And the nice thing about everything on here, all of these, they're going to be all 10s, so don't have to change out sockets too often. Makes things a little bit easier. Alright, so once you get everything off, you're going to remove this clip from this. That's your backup light switch. It's right on top of the transmission. This clip has a button on the back, and you just press that button, it'll come right off. So we're going to remove this. It's a 27 millimeter socket. It should fit right on there. I had a breaker bar just to help get it off. So we removed the old one here, and this is the new one. There is no washer on these, so you just need to make sure to get some plumber's tape, tape up the threads, so that when you put it back in there you don't have any problems with leaking. Alright, so now that we've got the new one installed, you just need to plug in your connector. It should click. Anytime I do work like this, I'll take some time just to clean up some of the areas around the motor, just because I don't always take everything out. So just, if you got some extra rags and some time, just clean up a little bit before putting everything back together. Alright, so once you get everything reassembled, you just want to make sure all your connections are good. Make sure nothing came undone while you were moving everything around. You want to make sure to get everything nice and tight. I still got to do this one on here. This one always comes out anytime I take the airbox off, so that's an easy one to fix. You just got to get it back on there. Once you get everything done, you're good to go. So after doing this, I also changed out the bulbs for some LEDs just so they're much brighter, and this has definitely helped out a lot.